Alright guys, so I lost we've had a bad couple of days. I ended up 2 days in a row messed up. I was trying new broadheads, which is stupid of me. I shouldn't have tried a new broadhead in the middle of the season like this. But I thought, since they were mechanicals, it'd be okay, they'd fly good. That's not the case. Both of them, it was two different styles, but by the same brand. Both of them hit way right. Like, they went way right. And completely screwed everything up. So 2 days in a row, I just missed shots. And then so I went home tinkering with my bow, thinking, well, what if it's the bow? Just playing with some stuff. So I went back to the Schwackers, loaded all my arrows down with them. I've been shooting hard for the last 2 evenings after I got out of the woods, just playing, making sure everything's perfect. And so I went back to all the Schwackers on my arrows. And this morning, we come out here. I told James, I was like, he's been giving me a real hard time, talking about missing and stuff, but I told him, I said, if I know the distance, I said, these Schwackers fly like my field tips. I said, if I know the distance, I'm good. So this morning we had we've had deer all over. So I bet we've seen 40 deer this morning. My GoPro acted up, and it said that the footage the camera card had to be reformatted. I lost about 3 days worth of video footage on my GoPro this morning. So the shot footage from this deer that was on the GoPro is gone. I think I caught it on my big camera, but I'm not 100% sure. But I hope I did. But anyways, so we got down. I took a shot at this doe, and I'd lost all confidence in this bow, really, in my setup, because of those 2 bad shots the 2 days prior. And we've been seeing deer like crazy. It's just we're just like a little out of range or whatever for a bow usually. But like I said, these last 2 days, I told him, I was like, I got to redeem myself. So when those doe came in this morning, I bet I ranged this pack of deer 15 times. And every time I would get a good definite range on them, they'd move. So when they came in, I could hear them coming, but I couldn't tell which direction they were coming from because I can't tell which direction the sounds are coming from. So I was looking all around, and one of them seen me look at her. She seen me. She caught me turning my head right as they popped over the hill. And unfortunately, she blew a bunch, and they took off. Well, they came back. Then, when they came back, I still probably ranged this deer 10 or 15 times before I finally got a shot on her. And she opened up in a spot that was, I ranged it after the fact, and I thought she was closer to 37 when I ranged it after the fact, but at the time that I shot her, I was pretty sure she was at 30. So I put my 30 pin on it and let it fly. And then I ranged later. Like I said, I thought it was at 37, but she had to have been closer than where I thought she was standing, because I got a perfect double lung hit. She ran about, I don't know, 40 yards, 50 yards maybe. And she's piled up down here in the hole below me. So we got to go down here and get her drug up out of here. Arrow.
Huh?
Man, that thing hit perfect. Those blades are still pretty sharp. I just got to clean it up good and get a new band on it. How far do you think she went? Maybe 50 yards?
Somewhere in there, 60, 75.
That blood's really easy to follow, though.
20 yards, didn't go 20.
I told you, they don't ever get too far with the old Schwacker. She's making good. Those stupid things, man. I'm telling you, I think it was those snap broadheads that I was using the other day. They just don't make sense. 'Cause I've never had that problem. This year, little Nana go. She's bigger than I thought she was. She's bigger than I thought she was.
Yeah, there was a couple good ones in that tree.
Yeah, I had perfect shots on all.
I was waiting, I was like,
Well, I had perfect shots on all those little ones, but I was trying to wait on one of the bigger ones to get out there.
yeah, that other one just ain't made it much, so.
That's redemption, son. Right there. After all the crap I've been through the last 2 days. Whew, I needed this. I got another one of these with a handle if you want it.
No, I'd be fine. I was thinking about getting it around my elbow too, but
Hey guys, I just got James dropped off. We just got off the mountain. I needed this win. I needed this doe bad. I've had a terrible couple of days. Like I said, I tried a couple new broadheads that neither one of them. I'm saying it's the broadheads because I'm not saying I'm the best shot in the world, but I generally don't miss, really and truly. If I do, it's just because I've misjudged the distance and I'll either miss high or low, and that even doesn't happen that often anymore. But I had 2 different deer, 2 different days. So today's Wednesday. So Monday and Tuesday, we were in all kind of deer both days. I took a shot on a doe both days. Both shots missed way right. It was really weird because I'm running match grade arrows. My bow's tuned. Like, I've got a really good setup. I should not be missing left or right at all. And so it kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. I went home after the first day because it was a new broadhead that I tried, but it was a mechanical. And so I just assumed, you know, mechanicals are small profile, they're gonna fly good. They did not. I could get it to hit the target one time about where I wanted it. Still wouldn't be where I was aiming, but it'd be close. And then the next, you know, 2 or 3 shots would be way off to the right. And so I went through a whole deal. At first I thought maybe it was one arrow that was bad, and then the second day rolled around, I thought I had it figured out, and I tried a different style broadhead, the same brand, just a different style, and it was the exact same thing 2 days in a row. So I was like, what is going on? So I went home, checking my bow, going over everything, and basically what I came to was I'm going back to Swagger. I'm going to put my Swaggers back on, and that's what I'm going to run. And so I went out this morning. We went to a spot we haven't hunted yet this year. Hunted it a little bit last year at the end of the season back in December. And I bet we seen 40 deer today. Literally, they were everywhere. No bucks, all does. Just, we were in does like crazy. Like from the time it got daylight until about 10 o'clock, they were just funneling through all morning. And so I ended up, this one came in with a group of 4 more, and James seen them coming before I did. Because I thought I could hear them, but I was looking around trying to find them. He spotted them and was like pointing at them. And so as soon as I turned my head, this one that I shot, she looked right at me. She spotted me. She started blowing. They still hung around forever. She kept blowing. I bet that stupid deer blowed 100 times. Finally, they ran off, and then I came back, and then I finally got a shot on this one at about 30 yards. I had them at 40 yards dead to right several times, and the only ones I had any closer than that, I had a couple of little yearlings at about 20 yards, but I didn't want those. I wanted the bigger doe. I was trying to shoot. There's 3 really big ones and 2 like little yearlings. So I was trying to get one of the bigger ones, but this one, she was smart, buddy. She knew where I was at. So when they came back the second time, she would never get closer than about 40 yards. And not being 100% certain on my setup, for sure,
you know, I was kind of iffy since I had 2 bad shots the 2 days prior. But it worked out. She finally bumped up to about 30 yards, and she hit an open window, and I let it fly. And honestly, I really thought I missed her. I thought I shot under her. I knew it was good left to right. I watched the arrow fly. It looked good left to right, but I thought I shot under her because when she ran off, as soon as I shot her, you know, she booked it, tore out down the ridge. But I thought I missed her because I thought I knew where she was standing, and so I tried to range the tree where I thought she was at, and it was showing 37 yards. But I put my 30 pin on her, and I actually held a little low, so if she dropped, I wouldn't shoot over her. Because I thought, just by looking, she was at 30, and I couldn't really move to range her because they were all around me. So I shot, she runs off, and all morning I told James, I was like, dude, I missed her. I shot under that deer. He's like, you're kidding me. He's like, I thought you had your stuff fixed. I said, I do, but I think I misranged her. I said, I thought she was at 30, and now I'm thinking she was probably about 37. And I didn't hear her crash. James said he thought he heard her crash. He was like, are you sure you didn't hit that deer? He said, it sounded like you hit that deer. I said, I don't know, man. I don't think I did. I said, I'll know when we get down. So we got down, and I went and looked at my arrow, and it was good blood all over. It was a full pass through, straight double lung shot, and there was a killer blood trail all the way to that deer. So I got her. I should have never switched broadheads in the middle of the season. That's a big lesson learned. And I still got, you know, a full set of both of those broadheads that I bought, but I won't put them back on my arrows. I may play with them some during the off season just to see if the other ones react the same way the 2 that I tried did, but I'm not going to hunt with them for the foreseeable future anyway. I'll just stick with Swagger because I know those hit perfect. They fly like they're supposed to, and I don't ever have any problems out of the Swagger. So just like this one, it was a perfect double lung hit, and buried up in the ground after the shot. I pulled it out, and both blades still feel pretty stinking sharp. I got to clean it up good, but I could probably clean it up, put a new band on it, and it'll be good for another one. So anyways, if you guys hung in and listened to my rambling, so this morning I had another stinking problem. I had about 3 days worth of deer footage and stuff on my GoPro, like really close-up footage from like 3 different hunts. So from 2 days this week and then 1 day over the weekend, I had a lot of good footage. My stinking card, right after I filmed the shot of this deer, I clicked the camera to turn it off, and it said SD card error, and I thought, what's going on? So the only thing, it wouldn't do anything until I reformatted the card, so I lost all the footage that was on my GoPro from that point. So that kind of sucked, but I think I got it. I might actually have it on my big camera. I've been trying to run it some the last couple of days to get some footage of some stuff, so we'll see how it turns out. But anyways, like I said, if you guys listen this far to my ramblings, I appreciate it. This is deer number 6 for my season so far. We're not done. We've got another rifle buck hunt coming up in December. We're gonna go on. I only get to hunt 2 days of it, but we're gonna try to get another buck for that. And then I've still got 7 more doe tags I can burn. I probably will not use them all. Like I had originally said, you know, I was gonna try to tag out this year. I don't think I'm gonna need to. I just don't think I'll need that much meat because a lot of the deer that I shot this year had been a lot bigger bodied than the deer I shot last year when I shot 7 deer last year. So I just don't know that I'll need that much meat to carry me. But we're still going to take a few more and have fun doing it. Anyways, thanks. I'll catch you guys in the next one.